Cosmic Girl 101 signing on for the Taurus tarot reading for April 2024. Wishing all the April-born Taurus people out there that may be watching this video a very happy birthday. Okay, so if you're new here, how I structure the monthly tarot readings for the sun signs is I have a card come through representing each week for the month, and then a second tarot card to give us more detail and help us analyze the message that has come forward for you. Always remember free will when you are having a tarot reading or doing any divinatory or oracle work from anybody, because you are the captain of your ship. If it resonates, fantastic. I hope you get some value from our time here today together. And if it doesn't fit your narrative, don't try to make it. Okay, the first week of April, we have the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus. So this is a card that speaks to our 3D worlds, things that we can touch, we can hold, we can see, we know it to be truth because it's very grounded, it's practical, it's part of our reality. And the 10 of Pentacles is putting you on notice, Taurus, that you are at the end of a cycle when it comes to your sense of security and stability regarding a very important aspect of your life being your reality. So the 10 of Pentacles is putting you on notice that something has run its course here and you are now about to embark in a new direction that has to do with your security and your 3D world. My goodness, Taurus, this is going to be an exciting reading. The second week we have the 4 of Cups. So the Cups is about our emotional landscapes, how we feel internally, how we connect with our intuition. And this card in the tarot deck represents sitting and chewing over an option that makes us feel happy and content. So there's something here for you to mull over and consider, but you're in no rush. It's contemplating, you know, what makes me happy, what makes me tick, what makes me feel in flow. You know, is this for me? Is it organic? And the 4 of Cups is putting you on notice, Taurus, that whatever comes across your path, or if you're sitting in a state of contemplation about your path in regards to, is it making you happy? You don't need to rush a decision. You just sit with this feeling, sit with your intuition here. Is the message of the 4 of Cups, because there's no need to rush when it comes to an offer or making your next move, because quite simply it's going to impact how you feel internally. So something's going on here in the second week, Taurus, that gives you an opportunity to chew over a new offer or a path that is very emotionally connected to you. The third week, we have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a card that has a message of recovery. You're in transition. So getting stronger, especially mentally. So the 6 of Swords that is on waters, so you're sitting in your emotions, sitting in your feelings, as you are in the second week as well. And the third week you're still here, but a decision or something's moving now, but you're not, the land hasn't been reached yet. You're still in transition. But at the very least, you're out of some sort of turmoil, or the decision has been made now and you're going in a new direction. You're moving on from that second week of contemplation, which is good, which tells me as a tarot reader, Taurus, that you're not sitting too long about making a choice when it comes to your future happiness or a significant relationship. Okay, Taurus. So the 4th week of April moving into May for Taurus. What is Taurus? Oh, thank you. Super quick. Well, we end the month moving into May with the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is all about action. Taking an idea, running with it. Very, very passionately. So there's movement here towards an ambition, an idea, an ideology that you are very connected with. And nothing's holding you back here, Taurus. It's all systems go when the Knight of Swords is presented. Okay, let's get some detail and depth into these cards that have come through for you for the month of April. So we begin with the 10 of Pentacles. The first week of April, we open up with the ending of a cycle, completing something, graduating, moving on, and it's run its course, but it's something that needs to be moved on from because you're done, you're over. It's like you've reached a pinnacle point here, and it is with the 9 of Pentacles. Taurus, financial independence, feeling connected and abundant, feeling very grounded and secure. You have reached a certain point now in the first week of April that makes you feel like you're ready for something new. You're done with an old cycle. You're self-sufficient. You've got what you need when it comes to your comforts, and you're wanting to do something new now. You've come to your end. So there's a new beginning afoot here, and in the second week, that 4 of Cups has you thinking about that new beginning, and you're not in any rush to make a new choice in regarding your future happiness or a relationship, because quite frankly, you're secure and content when it comes to your 3D world. And you might need to consider a significant relationship, and if you want them on board with you, sharing this success and these comforts that you've built to date. So you're very much about contemplating. And it is with the 3 of Wands. This is another card of transition, but it's an emotional transition. So this contemplation of integrating all your hard work and the reality that you've built to date, you're contemplating about, is there more? Have I really got what I want here in this relationship, or how I feel at the moment? Do I really feel secure? Do I really feel like this relationship is enough for me? Or is there more? So Taurus, I'm wondering if a significant relationship here is impacting your reality or your actions in life. So there's someone or a project or a passion project, something quite important to you, has you, sitting in a space of, do I go forward with them? Or do I consider my options? Because there are always other options, Taurus. You're absolutely correct. But on the second week, even though you've got it all together, you've built such a secure world, it's like, is there a significant relationship? Is this really it, or is there more? Okay, well, only you're the expert in you, so you've got a bit of thinking to do, but I don't think you are waiting too long or too indecisive. I think you're quite sure and positive, because the third week sees you now going on an emotional journey. You're in transition. You've overcome the contemplation side, and you've made a decision here in regards to Do I stay or do I go with a certain relationship? Well, the Six of Swords is with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card that is all about self-promotion, getting people on board with them in regards to an idea for the future, and very good at selling a product. And in the third week, the Six of Swords with the King of Wands, I see you moving on, and you certainly are becoming more independent in regards to a significant King of Wands, which is someone that is selling a product. Someone that gives you an illusion or a feeling of passion about, we could do this together. Can't you see this is amazing? Jump on board with me. Well, I think you're in transition still. So I will backtrack. I don't think you're making the choice to move on. I think you're sitting with the choice with this person. It seems attractive. It sounds attractive. There's a lot of passion going on here with this King of Wands, male or female. It's a general reading. However, I'm going to feel out the waters first. Not real sure. I'll just sit here for a little while. I feel pretty good. You know, I can feel pretty stable within myself. I'm feeling mentally okay, but I've got my guard up a little bit. I'm not all sold. I'm not all in yet with this King of Wands. So there's some consideration that's still mulling over in your mind in the third week in regards to this relationship or choice to take something on. Or is there other options? I think you're aware that there may be other options. You're not all in here, Taurus, at all. Well, let's get some detail about the last week of April moving into May for Taurus. That Knight of Swords, the action, the movement. I'm ready to act on my thoughts and my ideologies for the future. And I'm moving forward quickly. So moving on very quickly. So what is this Knight of Swords, please? Action, movement, certainty, just off and running to the races. Well, are you? I don't know, because it's with the Major Arcana card of the Hanged Man. Taurus, the Hanged Man is a card very much like the Four of Cups. It's a state of contemplation, not being rushed. You've got time on your side here to think things through. Take some time out to look at things from a different lens. All that glitters is not gold is what I'm getting from this offer or this relationship, and I think you might intuitively know it. And I feel like for you, Taurus, you're half in, you're half out. You're connected with this person, but really you're not all in. Your heart's not fully there, or you're not fully prepared to share your world. So independence, I think, is significant for Taurus in the month of April, or really thinking about independence, going it alone, or do you unite? So the fourth week of April moving into May, you've got the Knight of Swords with the Hanged Man, which is all about, you're on notice here to look before you leap, before you take any action. You've got a lot more time than you may anticipate in regards to making a choice about a vision for the future. So this almost feels like the spirit world stepping in to go, not so fast. And I think it's because this King of Wands presents such passion and opportunity and really gets you in. And you feel like, yeah, I'll go with it. I feel emotionally okay. I feel mentally okay, but you're not all in there yet. In reality, so it's like entertaining someone here, Taurus. If you're torn between commitment with a particular relationship or any situation or aspect of your life, you're on notice here with this reading, I think, with the wisdom of the guides and the tarot, is letting you know not to rush in, which I don't think Tauruses are typically known to do. However, when you've got someone that, you know, is really selling a product here and really got you fired up, or you're really into them or into the proposal or offer, you may get lost in a juice, but you're on notice here to just look before you leap. You've got more time than you may anticipate, and all the glitters is not gold is what I'm getting here. So if you're ready to take action and move forward confidently, the Hangman comes in and goes, you've got more time than you think. So there is a significant beginning that's trying to take form in regards to a relationship, or as a very significant aspect of your life. But you're tentative, half in, half out. And quite simply, I think it's because intuitively you may realize there's more opportunity, there's more out there for you. And look, that's okay. As long as the other person has that knowledge as well, because we don't want to take people on a proverbial, you know, ride across the river or up the river unnecessarily, because we don't want to hurt people either. So look before you leap. Let someone know if you're in or you're out. Don't coast them along. Don't be forced to hand because something is perceived as amazing and attractive, or a passionate relationship, you're getting swept up in it. I think it's going to be necessary for you to be patient and look before you leap, because it's going to impact your financial world and the reality that you've built to date, and it all has to do with connecting with someone or connecting in a project. Are you all in or are you not? So it looks like a tricky month for you to navigate. And look, you're in Aries season in April, Taurus. So this is your 12th house of contemplation, endings, sitting in your psychology, looking at things that are possibly holding you back. And this might be a new relationship, may be a relationship or an offer. And this is where you dissect and make sure you tidy things up before you get into your season, which is a brand new birthday year for you. You want things to be new and exciting. You don't want to be held back or connected with something or someone that is almost feels like they're selling a product, because there's a lot at stake here, and that's your financial stability and security and what you've built to date. Just hold your horses. You've got time. Okay, Taurus, well, that's your reading for the month of April. Wishing you a blessed month, and I will see you next video.